So it's important to pray and have faith and know that he has your back. And he's not going to, he's never going to leave you. And he's never going to forsake you, right? So overcoming that fear and doubt, acknowledge the fear, step out of your comfort zone, acknowledge it. Say, hey, fear, I feel you. I see what you're doing. Go ahead. It's a feeling. It's temporary. It's going to pass because I still got to do what I got to do. So I'm going to acknowledge you and know that you're here, and I'm going to go ahead and do what I got to do, right? So that's number one. Acknowledge it, but go ahead and step out that comfort zone. Growth only comes from coming out of the comfort zone. If you're comfortable, it's just like I told y'all a couple weeks ago. It's just like being in the jail cell with a door wide open. Comfort is like that. It will put you in a jail cell and you're able to leave, but you're so comfortable you won't go. You don't want to live life like that. I'm in my 50s. Them days are over. I'm not living like that no more. It doesn't do anything for you or for anyone else. You're out here to give blessings to other people as well. You're out here to be able to teach other people as well. It's not just about you. You out here for other people. God has designed you to be out there for other people, but you can't go out there and do nothing because you're sitting here comfortable in this jail cell. So let's overcome those fears and those doubts. Trust God's plan, even if it's different from what the current plan is. It's not going to be designed the way, well, I'm going to do this job and then I'm going to do this job and then I'm going to be promoted over here and I'm going to be doing this. That's their plans. That's your company's plans. That ain't his plan. He may have you this for a year. And then out of nowhere, this job that you never thought of comes out and you end up being somewhere 3 levels of advance more than you thought you're going to be. I guarantee you think about this. You're going to think about opportunities that you missed out on. You're going to think about propositions of things that was given to you and you just said, I ain't, that's not for me. How do you know? How do you know if you don't try it? If you don't try it, you're never going to know. You want to live that. You want to live a fulfilled life. You want to live a life full of abundance, full of prosperity, full of joy and happiness. That's out of the comfort zone. If you're doing it now, you know what you're going to get. This is it. You ain't getting nothing else, right? Why not try something else? At least you're going to do more than what you're doing right now. So don't get scared. It's not just about money. It's about joy and fulfillment. You want to be happy. You want to live this life fulfilled. I encourage you today to pursue what God has in place for you in your heart. When you have something in your heart is burning, desire in your heart to do something, God is talking to you. That's when God's talking to you. That's it. Those feelings that you're feeling, it's not just you. God is talking to you and you're just annoying him. You just hanging up the phone and you're just not paying attention. He's like knocking on your head and saying, I'm giving you your heart desire. What you're feeling is what I'm telling you should do. But you're so scared and you don't trust me. You're going to continue to do what you're doing and you're not going to live to your full potential. That's not what life is about. You don't want to be on your dying bed said coulda, shoulda, woulda. You don't want to do that. You don't want to leave here and said, I could have been this, I could have done that. Think outside of the box and realize that God got your back. So I really encourage you to take that route. I really encourage you to understand that he is here for you. A lot of people at jobs try to play God with you. I've been at a job like that before. And I actually literally wrote a letter. I had a house note, brand new car, brand new house. And this person felt, well, I got you because you got bills. So you're gonna take whatever I give you. Oh, no. I know the God I serve. I sat there at that desk. I wrote my little letter and I slid on her desk. I said, as of today is my last day. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if I was going to get another job. I didn't know, but I said, you know what, God, you know my heart and you know that I'm not wrong with this. You know that I'm not being treated right. And guess what happened? When I went home, faith without works is dead. I went home and I worked 2 weeks sending out resumes. This is back in the day when you had to do fax machines. Sending out resumes. And guess what? I end up getting my job that I end up retiring from just 2 years ago. I worked at UPS for 20 years. And they hired me like that. UPS is not easy to get into. And I got that job like that. because I trust him. Because I knew that I was not supposed to be there. I should not have been treated that way. I didn't do anything wrong. But when people try to play God in these jobs, they're not your source. And I listened to what he did and what he said to me, and I took that leap of faith, and I was blessed with an amazing job that was provided for me and my family for 20 years. But then I said it was time to go from there. He talked to me again. He said, I need you to go live your purpose now. You did that. Now I need you to live your purpose. And guess where I'm at right now? On the radio, because I'm listening to what he's telling me to do. How about that? You too can do this. Not with the radio, but it could be something. Anything. Anything your heart desires. And if you're scared, do it part-time. Do it as a little hustle on the side until you build up, till you get some confidence. But do something that's in your passion and purpose. And eventually it will be what you do. But you can't do it unless you try, unless you get out there and do it. It's the only way you're going to find out. You can't find out by just doing research. You can't find out by Googling all day long. Sometimes you just got to put your feet in the water and just do it. And so I'm hoping that I'm encouraging you today. I'm hoping that you're seeing that this too can happen, because it's happened to me and it happens to millions of others. It's not just me. So I do want you to be able to enjoy that. So until next week, trust God. Don't live in fear. God is your source of all things. I love you all. This has been Ring Out Your Sponge Radio Edition. I'm your host, Regina Smithwick. So until next Thursday at 7 p.m., same bat channel, same bat time, I will be back. And until then, trust the process. All right?